beautiful people. I hope that you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday. Y'all, I'm back. I'm back. All the replay people who are coming in, go ahead and comment replay gang. Okay, if you did not catch the live. Now, I came to teach y'all how to make six figures, 100,000 a year, trading stocks in the stock market. And I'm not talking about no day trading, because I don't day trade. I don't do any of that. I don't read charts. I don't look at indicators to figure out what I'm trading. I don't sit on my laptop or on my computer all day waiting to get in. I don't do that. The type of strategy that I trade, it takes me 3 minutes a week. So I only trade once a week. And the income is guaranteed, 110% guaranteed. And I know people don't like to use that word. But with this strategy, the income is residual and I can depend on it. Okay, so when I'm trading, I literally know how much I'm making to pay these daggone bills, okay? So that's what I do, and I'm going to teach y'all a little bit on how it goes, how it rocks, and how it rolls. Now, I guess I'll give y'all like a little quick intro. Those who don't know me, because I know that there will be people that come in that don't know who I am and all that stuff. So, hi, my name is Paris Smith. I've been trading now since, how long has it been? 5 years, I think. And I actually started trading in February 2020. In 6 months, I was able to make six figures in annual income. So not six figures in in income in 6 months. It was six figures in annual income because, like $8,000 a month. Once you start trading this strategy, you're making that amount of money. So let's say you're trading, you're making $1,000 per month. You're going to keep making that $1,000 per month until you buy more shares and to increase your income. So I went from $1,000 my first month, I was making $250 per week, to over $8,000 in 6 months because I was reinvesting. I wasn't touching my money. I was buying more shares, getting more contracts, and that sort of thing. So I started making six figures in 6 months, my first 6 months trading. And just to let you know, I am a girl that is very challenged in the learning area. I had a severe learning disability. My whole childhood was in special ed. It was bad. I did not learn how to write until 10 years old. I was in the 5th grade when I learned how to write my first proper sentence. So if I can learn how to trade in the stock market, baby, you can learn how to trade in the stock market because I know you're smart. Okay, I know you're smart. Now let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, I got my little notes right here just so I can make sure I'm, on point. All right. Now, let's get into it. So, a lot of people, they think that stock market trading is hard, it's complicated, and all of those things. Now, what you know about the stock market, you know day trading. You know options trading that is risky. You know charts and looking at indicators and stuff like that. You know the risky side of trading, and a lot of people do. However, there is a little known strategy that a lot of people don't know, and I'm going to wake you up. It's called covered calls. Write it down. Now, this strategy produces a consistent, reliable income the same moment you trade it. If it says you're going to make $150, for an example, just for an example, you're making $150. It doesn't matter if the stock goes up, stock goes down, or if the stock stays the same. No matter what, you made that's $150, that $150. Now, what makes this strategy so low risk is because my strategy, I pick stocks that are boring. Stocks that don't move. It's a steady eddy. So it goes up a little bit. It go up a little bit. It go up a little bit, but real slow. Steady eddy. We not trying to trade no volatile stock that go up, that go down, that go up, that go down. We not doing that. So low risk stock, steady Eddie, right? And that's what makes it consistent, reliable. Also, the premium that we take in, no matter what, we took it in. So when I trade on Monday, I'm making my money on Monday. That means these bills are getting paid on Tuesday because I got to transfer the money out, or I could use my little debit card and pay them bills on Monday. I mean, I'm gonna teach more about this in the free masterclass. The link is in the description if you want me to go deeper into it. I have a free masterclass. I'll break this whole thing down. I have one tomorrow, so make sure you go on and click that link in the description. Sign up for my next free stock trading masterclass. We have a good time in there. But anyways, and I also have an offer at the end if you wanted to take my course. Just letting you know, because I'm up front, okay? But still come and see what it's about. Anyway, and if you are looking at this video down the road, just still click the link in the description because I have classes, new free stock trading classes, in the future. Just go and see when my next class would be. But anyways, now a lot of people know about day trading. They don't know about this strategy called cover calls. And I'm going to put you on. So how to make 6 figures a year trading stocks without day trading, without reading charts, and without using indicators, annoying indicators. Okay, so first things first, we choose stocks that are low risk. Kind of touched on it a little bit, but that is the goal, okay? When I say we're not trying to go for the Netflix and the what's another one? What's another one that's crazy? I got friends that like trading Netflix. But that wealth chick not trading Netflix. See, a lot of people go for the high premiums, and because the high premiums is sexy, it look good. But that's not my strategy. I'm a very disciplined, low risk trader, so I know how much I'm making every single Monday. Let's keep it that way, okay? So low trading, making sure a stock is as low risk as possible. Y'all write this down. Dow Jones 30. Just go ahead and write it down. Put it somewhere in your notes. Dow Jones 30. Now, Dow Jones 30 is like big money. Like those stocks, when you look at their annual revenue, stocks go crazy. Annual revenue is through the roof every single year. And those are the type of stocks that you want to invest in. Not no stock that a penny stock. Not no stock that everyone is all hype about. You need to make sure that their revenue is increasing every year. And if you just want to go ahead and do the cheat code route, just go ahead and find a stock in the Dow. So Dow Jones 30 stock. Now, I told y'all about the revenue and all that stuff. So you want to make sure that the revenue is increasing. So if you go look at a stock that's in the Dow Jones, for an example, just look at their annual revenue. If it's increasing every single year for the past 5 years, that might be a cool stock to trade a cover call on. We want to make sure it's boring. We want to make sure it's a steady Eddie. It's going up slowly but surely. And we want to make sure that they're making monies every single year. So that's basically, in my mind, it's showing you an uptrend. So you can go ahead and write that down too. Go ahead and write that down. Write that down too. Uptrend. Okay? Now, number two, use other people's money. I'm going to need y'all to write that down. Circle it a couple times. Use other people's monies. This right here was the cheat code. I would never forget. I was in a class. I was in New York City. I found a random stock class. Took the stock class, and it was people that was, in the class and stuff, and they all were talking about OPM. And I'm like, what the heck is OPM? I ain't know nothing about it. So just by asking questions and stuff, they were like, oh, OPM is other people's money. And basically, you can get other people's money quite a bit of ways. But with this example today, margin, write it down, and circle it 3 times. Margin. Okay, this right here was the cheat code for me to make 6 figures in 1 year in annual income from the stock market. Only trade in 3 minutes once a week. Literally don't even take 3 minutes. It take me a couple seconds because I press the same buttons every single Monday or every single week that trade. Now, margin. So think about having, let's say, 10,000 for an example. You have 10,000 in your broker account, and margin is literally free money that your broker lends to you. Nobody knows about margin, but I'm going to put you on. So margin matches your 10,000. If you have 10,000 in your account, margin is going to match it 10,000. So now you have 20,000 worth of buying power to buy more shares, to trade more contracts. Write it down. It's called margin. Now, let's take it back. Finding a stock that's low risk, steady Eddie, Dow Jones. Dow Jones, you will never go wrong. If anything happened to the stock market, just because you have invested into the Dow Jones 30 stock, if the market was to crash, I'm sleeping good tonight. Okay, I'm sleeping good at night knowing that I am trading a stock that is in the Dow Jones. Another thing about cover calls, is so unique because we are investing and we're trading at the same time. What trading strategy do you know that allows you to build wealth and income? I'll wait. I'm going to put y'all on though. So, yeah. So Dow Jones, steady Eddie. Okay, boring money is boring. Boring stock. That thing ain't moving much, but we making that money from it. Consistent income. Dow Jones. Okay, make sure the 5-year looking good. Revenue wise, remember that. Revenue wise, make sure it look good. The second point in this, making sure that you use OPM, margin. Y'all should have wrote margin down and circled it about 5 times. Okay? Now, after you get into margin, you open your broker, you get margin, it matches your current funds. Now you got more money to trade with. And also margin is free because you write off your interest fee. Cause just from borrowing the margin, you pay these laughable fees. If you borrow $40,000, they taking $3. Take your funky $3. I just made a lot of monies off of your $40,000. But anyways, you can write off the interest fee, which is so crazy. During tax time, you can write it off. Free money. Love it. So that's 2. 3, recycle. Okay, so let me take my glasses off because y'all, listen, my students, they stress me out sometimes because when we trade cover calls, the money is lucrative. It's good. Like it's just when people don't come from money and they get a little money, they start spending it all crazy, buying unnecessary things, just blowing it. So write this down. Number 3, recycle. And what that means is just reinvesting. So every time you make a profit from trading, so let's say we're trading on a Friday, right? For an example, we traded on a Friday or we trade on a Monday, don't really matter. Trade on a Friday, and you're taking in that guaranteed income. You just submit the trade. Instead of blowing the money on foolishness, we're going to reinvest it back into our trading account because the goal is to buy more shares to make a higher income. Okay, so that's recycling. Okay, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Okay, we trade. If you're trading on a Monday, every single Monday, I need you to trade every Monday and every single Monday. I don't care. Well, you're gonna do it anyway because cover call is too good. So why would you not trade on Monday? Even if you're busy and all that, y'all, it only take a couple seconds to submit the trade, and then we click the same buttons every single week. You don't even gotta think like that. Be consistent. Be very disciplined. Be a disciplined trader, and you'll be all right. So as long as you have patience when it comes to this strategy, trading, this strategy, as long as you are disciplined, which means if that wealth chick say pick stocks that look like this, this, and this, and you pick stocks that look like this, this, and this because the reason behind it, you're gonna learn the reasons too. Then do that. If so discipline. 2, if you don't have any greed in your heart, and listen, trading in the stock market will show you your true character, your character flaws and all. If you are filled with greed, do not trade. Don't trade this strategy. Don't trade this strategy if you're trying to chase the money, chase the money, chase the money all the time. Because there's ways in this strategy where you can make a lot of money, but in the long run, you're kicking yourself in the butt. So if you're not a greed person and you are disciplined, you can trade this strategy. Just stick with it. Just listen, okay? Just listen. And 3, if you are a patient person, not being a millionaire is not going to happen overnight. Getting to 6 figures a year for some people will not happen in 6 months. Okay? As for me, the Lord hand is all over my life, and I have favor that is not fair from the Lord. Okay? And I will not apologize for it. However, you may have to it may take you a whole year to get to 6 figures. It may take you 2 years to get to 6 figures. I don't know. But being patient and being disciplined. If you plan to buy 10 shares at the end of your 40-hour work week, you should be buying the 10 shares. You get me? It's all about coming up with a plan. If you come up with a strategic plan, you will literally get to 6 figures trading this strategy in no time. But you got to be a disciplined person, and you can't be the type that blow your money when you make it. You got to keep reinvesting it and all of that good stuff, and you'll be all right. You'll be all right. This strategy is so good. Like, nobody knows about it. Every time I open my mouth and tell them, yeah, I'm a stock trader. Yeah, I retired at 24 years old, and I would never have to go back to a 9-to-5 again. Hey, sis. Hey, sis. My twin sister in the comments. Anyways, I forgot what I was talking about. But, oh, yeah. Nobody knows about this strategy. Nobody knows about this strategy. Hey, Marcus. Hey, Marcus. That's my student. Ooh, my mentee's in here. So when I tell people about this strategy, they're like, what in the world is that? Like, nobody knows about cover calls because, first of all, let me tell you why. Day trading look real good. Day trading, you can make some quick money. But day trading, you can lose it all too. Like day trading is a beast. It's cool. It's cool. I made some good money. I tried day trading, and I was killing it. $9,000 in a trade. $11,000 in a trade. Killing it. And I started with 30,000. Then I went from 30 to like 60,000 in my account. That joint went to zero. I done lost every bit of the money I made, including my investment. So I cannot stand day trading. But anyways, that's why people like options trading, like day trading and stuff like that. Because if you invest like $1,000, you can make a whole lot of money, but you have to be accurate and know what you're doing. Because the market played no games. The market hurt your feelings if you are a day trader. Cover calls, on the other hand, you have to purchase shares. So in order for you to trade one contract, you have to own 100 shares of stock. And so for a lot of people, they don't want to do that. They don't want to purchase 100 shares of stock. They want to, because that's a higher investment. But on the flip side of it, higher investment, consistent income. Like, which one would you pick? If the stock costs $2, you need 100 shares, it's $200. If a stock costs $15 and you need 100 shares and the fundamentals look a little better, it's $1,500 to get in, to get started. Now, there's over 5,000 companies, so there's stocks that start at 2 and up. But people rather take a gamble, throw money at their accounts, hoping they're going to make some monies, and they just lose it all in day trading because they don't know what the heck they are doing. And people don't even want to sit down long enough to study the thing before they even get started. Like, before they even try day trading, they don't sit down, study long enough. So of course you're gonna lose your money. Now, cover calls, the investment is a little higher to get in, but the income is consistent, reliable, guaranteed. I know how much I'm making every single week to pay these goddamn bills and to reinvest in other things like real estate. I just hope y'all picking up what I'm putting down. But anyways, y'all, I have a free stock trading masterclass that is going on. Click the link in the description to sign up for my next one. And I cannot wait to see you there. I teach in there for about an hour. And then at the end, for those who are interested in taking the mentorship, there is an opportunity for you to join us if you are committed to getting started and all of those things. Join your girl. We have a good time. But anyways, those of you that are here, I saw some of your comments, but if you have any questions, feel free to put it in the chat. If you have any questions, I'm looking at the chat right now. Lanice, you will receive the masterclass link the day of the masterclass. You'll see it. The day of the masterclass, you'll receive it via email and text. All right. Let me get, I don't know how to get off of here. Okay. Okay, I see the comments now. I see the comments. All right, so yes, if you have any questions, feel free to let your girl answer away and all of those things. You're so welcome. Now, let me tell y'all. Let me just tell y'all this. So when I first started trading, actually before I started trading, it took me how long? I started studying at 18. I took my first trade in 2020. So what was that? 2021, I left my job. So I was 23. Took me 5 years. It took me 5 years to learn what the stock market is about. I didn't even know what the stock market was. Y'all hear me? I didn't even know what a stock was. I didn't know how it worked. Nothing like that. And so I was 18 and I just went to YouTube and that was overwhelming. I went on Google. That was overwhelming. And then my mom came to me and she was like, Paris, study this strategy. I want you to teach me. And I was like, how in the world am I going to teach you if I can't even learn? Like, I don't know how to learn and all that stuff. And she was like, you got it. Just learn and teach me. So I went and got started and I was hooked. When I say I was hooked on all things stock market, it just intrigued me so much. I was like, this is going to retire me so soon. Like, first of all, working a 9 to 5 with a chronic disease, ghetto. Okay, look, juvenile type 1 diabetes, dependent on insulin to live, ghetto. So I knew I had to get the heck up out of there. Plus, two, having a chronic disease and working a 9 to 5 is not for us because they got this cute little FMLA policy where they can't fire you due to your chronic disease or whatever. It's bogus. Okay, you got to work 12 months just to qualify for FMLA. Half of us with chronic disease don't even stay on the job for 12 months to even qualify for FMLA. We getting terminated left and right. So I needed something in my back pocket, and I said, baby, cover calls in my back pocket. That was the goal. The goal was to, yes, I'll post it. So the goal was to have cover calls in my back pocket so that I know that I'm paying my bills in case I get terminated from this funky 9 to 5. And so when I saw how cover calls work, and I was like, hold on, wait a minute. I started crunching numbers. I started looking at different strategies, and then I actually started actively trading myself. Trading this strategy myself that I didn't put together myself. I said, hold on, wait a minute. I said, I am out. So I wrote a plan and said that I would leave my job in 3 years. Listen, I could have left sooner than that. But I said 3 years, okay? I said 3 years. Put together a whole plan. COVID came. Well, actually, February 2020 was my first trade. COVID came March 2020. And I was scared as heck. Because I'm like, I just put all this money in the market. And now the market crashing. And then I saw my money wasn't crashing, baby. I was stashing. I said, okay, we on to something. Then I started reinvesting. In 6 months, 6 figures in annual income. And once you're making 6 figures, you're going to keep making 6 figures. As long as you press those buttons and trade every week. I said, oh, baby, this is lit. I said, hold on. My goals say July 2nd, 2021, fire your boss. That's what it said. And I said, July 2nd, 2021, we got about a year and some months. And I said, okay, if I keep reinvesting, this is looking good to me. So by the time I left my job, I had $236,000 in my trading account. And I told my boss, you're done. Fired. But no, I actually love that boss, so I gave him a 2-month notice because I really liked him. But anyways, I left my job at 24 years old, July 2nd, 2021, and I would never, ever go back to the 9 to 5 again. My twin sister is in the comments, and she just said, tell them I learned to trade cover calls from you and went to school full time. Y'all listen, my twin sister, who's in the comments right now, what is it called when you're getting your bachelor's? What is it called when you get your bachelor's, that type of school, 4-year degree? My sister classmates was looking at her like, why aren't you a broke college student like us? And she was like, because I trade. I know it's university, but it's like, I don't know the school stuff. I ain't get a degree. I'm getting my degree. Undergrad. There we go. Thank you, Marcus. Undergrad. So my sister whole undergrad journey, she was killing it. Students were like, how you living so good? You're not a broke college student like us. And my girl had no debt, no loans, nothing like that. Literally going to school, effortlessly chilling, which is so cool. But now my sister, she is in school to be a doctor of dental surgery, period. And that's that on that. She also had a learning disability just like me. And we break barriers over here, okay? Because we follow a God that is able, okay? As long as you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can move mountains, baby. Pastor Pete preaching up in this thing. So anyway, how long it took you to learn? Whew! Okay. So I didn't know stocks at all. Like I didn't even know what the U.S. stock market was. So I had to learn a lot, and also had a little learning disability then. I don't claim the learning disability now because your girl is back in college because I can. And I took 7 classes. Yeah, 7 classes this semester, and I got all A's and 1C. So learning disability where? Now, it took me 5 years to learn. Took me 5 years. And hi Ruth. It took me 5 years to learn, but I mean, you learning the strategy. If you have a coach, a mentor, I can teach you how to trade cover calls in 30 minutes. And 45 minutes is my track record. But that's in like a class. If you go to my master class, you'll learn there too. And then if you in my mentorship program, oh baby, you gonna be all right. Okay? Just gotta do the work. You gotta listen to me now, because I'm teaching you all of these strategies the way I'm teaching you for a reason. But my students learn, it depends. If it's in an in-person class, my students learn in 45 minutes, and they are traders. If you're in my mentorship program, I teach it week 4. In the mentorship program, you're gonna learn how to trade week 4. Like actually, you're gonna learn how to trade. It's not hard. It's really easy. Really, 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 really easy. But it took me 5 years. I wish I had a mentor like me. And that's why the Lord had me go through all the things I went through, just because I can teach people with the thought of me in mind. I struggle so much. So the way I break them things down, you're going to learn in no time. You will learn in no time. Let me see. Is this different from Forex trading? I lost a bunch with that years ago. Yeah, so Forex trading, this is completely different. We're trading U.S. stocks, so we're trading companies like Apple, Amazon, Disney. I don't know. I'm just throwing them all over. NVIDIA. I think it's NVIDIA. Companies like that. Facebook, Home Depot. Individual companies. And we're trading their stock. So for an example, let's say NVIDIA, right? That's my baby. I love me some NVIDIA. Okay. That's my long-term hold. That's my building wealth portfolio. It's part of that. I don't trade cover calls on NVIDIA. I buy and hold. I love me some NVIDIA. So let's say you were interested in trading a cover call on NVIDIA though. I think it's like we'll just say it's $140 today. So we're trading stocks. So we're trading NVIDIA's stock that costs $140. So buying one stock of NVIDIA is $140. That's how we trade US. That's like the US versus Forex. Forex is like trading USD, the dollar. And like other currencies, we're trading actual company shares of a company. So yeah, that's how that goes. Yep, so I'm keeping this live up. J&J 997. So it's $997 if you're on the masterclass, but my course is $2,500. But you can only catch the discount in my masterclass. All right, y'all. I've been on here long enough. Okay. I hope y'all wrote everything down. Okay, I hope y'all wrote everything down, because I was giving game. Your girl was giving game, okay? And I hope to see you at my next master class. Listen, just bring your tail, register, bring your tail to the master class. Learn. That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all need to start learning, opening your mind. Always thinking somebody's scamming and stuff, especially the African American community. Y'all need to stop that. Come and see what the class is about. And towards the end, I do have an offer. If you want to take the mentorship, come on and join us. And if not, cool. I'm just glad you got the information. And I'm just glad that you wanted to seek the information that could possibly change your life. Anyway, bye, y'all. I hope this was real good to you. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna come back with some more heat. All right, I'm gonna teach y'all a little bit more. I'm gonna keep teaching y'all for the rest of the year because 2025 is on its way. And my question to you is, are you planning on staying stuck where you are, or are we trying to go ahead and turn the page for 2025? You trying to change the trajectory of your life and your family's life in 2025? I need you to tap in. Anyway, I got to go. If you need me, you know where to find me. With that being said, have a wonderful week, y'all. Love you. Bye.